Hello guys, welcome back to part 21 I believe of our Expedition 33 playthrough. So I did do some stuff off camera as far as Lumina and Pictos management. I did upgrade Minoko and CL's Lumina reserves, so up to 87 just to give them like all of the damaging Pictos that we've gotten so far. So we're up to 80% crit rate on Minoko, 93 on CL. I also did go ahead and upgrade that weapon that we got last time that I liked quite a bit to level 19 for her. Leveled CL's up to 18 because I got Verso's up to 19 as well. And same thing as Minoko with her. I just got her the damage ones that we've gotten so far. So that is all. I may switch in Verso instead of Minoko at some point. Lune, I don't know. I gotta do some more work to see if I can find a build that is useful for her, but just being able to fire on all cylinders right off the rip is really important to the momentum of our team right now, and Lune needs to like build up a little bit, so it's not quite there. Verso does too, but with his build that I've got going for him, which is just I'm going to shoot you 18 times, it kind of solves its own problem. So he builds up perfection very fast. So that's just fine. We might switch him for Minoko. I like Minoko. I like his skills that we've gotten, but we might do a little bit more here soon. So that is all for the management side of things. I do want to go ahead and let's get some nice music. Let's do Verso. And let's talk with some of our party members. Sia?
You seem preoccupied.
It's nothing. Just nerves. It's been a long road to get here.
Extra long for you, I imagine.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am. But we will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough, or it won't.
I can sympathize with that. That's generally how I look at stress and worry. Either you can fix something by worrying about it, or you can't. And either way, just stressing yourself out doesn't make you more equipped to deal with the problem, because by worrying about it, you're not going to increase your chances. You're just going to wear yourself out. But all right, so yeah, let's go ahead and spend some time together.
You used to be a farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
I guess, yeah. Once a farmer, always a farmer.
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm though?
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumia. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them, and 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably better than dead flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just... it still hurts that he's gone. Neither of us were perfect, but we were perfect for each other.
What happened to him? You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere. His body washed away.
I'm... sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage, but not for him to die in an accident. We were supposed to have 5 more years together. It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it. You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky.
Well, can't compete with that.
You're competing in a different event.
And that's a nice way to say fling. Is there a future where I might compete in the same event?
Let's just focus on today. And by today, I mean tonight.
Gotta go for the gold.
That might not be a good idea. I don't know if I can keep my feelings, casual.
I understand. Good night.
Though disappointed, CL understands Verso's feelings. CL sees a good friend in Verso. Damn. Well, it doesn't always work out, but I'm definitely not the type of person that sees value in casual fling, so... They spend some time together discussing past loves. They head back to the others. Well, we'll see if that will develop any further, but we'll go ahead and see if there's anything else we can talk with about.
Extra long feet.
You, you're not Nova.
Of course we will do, and
Okay, Lune?
I can't believe we're this close.
Yeah.
Thank you. CL was right about you.
Oh. Actually, I should thank you. I wouldn't have got this far on my own.
Tomorrow comes.
Spend some time with Lune. Verso approaches Lune, who's working on the Expedition 33 journal.
Working on the 33's journal. You planning to die anytime soon?
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you, to us.
Do you always take such copious notes?
Since I was 4.
Really?
That's what happens when you have obsessive researchers for parents.
Still, 4 is young.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32. Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6. And I was apprenticed to my parents, so they started me early.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with you.
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution? Birth your own. Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
See, that's how you ask questions. I love it.
See? That's how you ask questions. My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent artists. So, there was a great deal of pressure to follow in their path.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Meaning...
Music is my passion.
Huh. Mine too.
What do you play?
Guitar. You?
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well. You know how to summon an instrument from Pictos, right? Of course you do. Maybe we could play together sometime.
Maybe we can.
Verso and Lune have found a common passion. Lune is intrigued by this facet of Verso, and Verso is excited to play music with a fellow music lover. Very nice. They spend some time discussing their favorite songs and how they learnt music. The discussion is passionate and lasts for several hours. Neither notices the time passing. Alright, that's nice. Got anything else to say, Lune?
Carpet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, didn't mean to hit you there. Let's go ahead and go with Mael.
I wish Gustav was here.
Yeah, let's spend some time with Baby Sis. Verso notices Mael looking sad and approaches her carefully.
You okay?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien. And everyone. Every time I think I've managed to contain it, a wave comes out of nowhere and drags me away.
I know.
How do you do it? After all these years?
They say time heals all wounds.
Does it?
But I guess death heals all wounds too. Bad joke. Sorry. Death is not necessarily final.
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right? Through your memories, through his influence on your life and everyone else's, through the Lumina converter and his research.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Try talking to him. I'm serious. It helps. Or at least, it helps me. I imagine what they would say. How they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive in my mind.
I'll try that.
Mael is skeptical about Verso's advice. She's not in the mood to talk, but also does not wish to be alone. Verso understands. He sits with her in silence. Mael appreciates the silence they share. Then they head back to the others. Alright. Probably don't have nothing else, but... Okay. Go ahead and talk with Minoko.
You're finally here. We are. You ready? Yeah.
Let's go, bro.
I'm bored. Let's play cards or throw some dice.
Nuh-uh. You always cheat.
No, I always win. Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
The other Jestrels never want to play with you either. Are they all weak?
Poor losers. Fine. How about a duel? We haven't had a proper duel in ages. Yes, a duel will be even more fun. Get our blood flowing.
Alright. Let's do it.
Get ready to lose.
Alright, Minoko. Hope you're prepared to get shot several times.
You're outmatched.
Now let's see. Do we have a break skill on him? We don't. We should probably get him a break skill, but this should be fine.
Let's carve a path.
Very nice of you to give us some chroma catalyst and a recoat there.
You, sir, have been defeated.
You got lucky.
What was it you said? Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
You're right. Or I guess I'm right, since I said that. You have grown more formidable than I remembered. Your skills are strong. I respect your win.
And I respect your loss. You were right, old friend. That was fun. Come on, let's go get a drink. I'm parched.
Minoko and Verso are thrilled to have fought each other once more. It's their own special way of displaying affection for one another. Very nice. The duel reminded Minoko of some skills he had forgotten. Another gradient attack for him? Sanctuary. They share a few drinks, which Minoko can't drink because of his mask, and then head back to the others. Alright, let's take a look at that new skill. Gives 2 shields and applies regen to all allies for 3 turns. It's not bad. It's good. It's a good option. Let's see. Can we get you up to 5 like the others?
Fine.
We are. Yeah.
Nope. Alright, SKA, what do you got for me?
Sorry.
Me too.
Did you know Sorry was my first rock?
Really?
Francois was super jealous, but he got one from Claire instead.
Wait. Francois has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Because we're buddies. Francois is so fun.
Alright. let's get this party started. Well, we'll probably have a cutscene after we do... Oh, we don't. Alright, let's just write to the apprentices. Mayal finds a spot where she can write. She spends some time writing in Gustav's journal to honor his memory. She writes about how they can now enter the monolith, and they should finally understand everything. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read this journal someday. Mayal heads back. Alright. Let's get to getting. I did not start my timer again.
We've done it.
We're really going to face the Paintress.
And finally break this cycle.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you? Nobody ever wondered what Esquier was made of, did they? Well, Esquier and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Ravensblade. She promised me sweet
What?
rocks.
Is that wine?
Stored my personal stashes hiding. All excellent vintages. I don't normally share, but I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
Mon ami. I told you to stop drinking alone.
To your great generosity.
I don't know how you can like this.
It comes with age.
Do you have apple juice?
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Embrace her. Yet you're condemning her to die. You brought him here. I'm not here to fight. But my son, do you know what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death? And who paints life instead. We exist and we will exist for as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you? May everything be decided before their very eyes, between the bars of their prison, in the shadow of the monolith. In the shadow of the monolith.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Wow.
I drank too much last night.
I can't remember a thing.
You clean me out, mes amis.
You bunch of drunks.
That was a funny scene, but definitely some things to look into. All right, it's time to go fight the paintress, I guess. Let's do it.
Let us get wet.
I didn't notice that she moves. I wonder if we have to have Mael's weapon equipped.
Finally reached the paintress.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand. We still have a little bit of time. Mael, you should do the honors.
Alright, there she is. Where are we at? Oh wait, why did it put us over here? That's a little weird. I'm pretty sure we already talked to this merchant, but we'll just make sure. Yes. Alright, let's go again, I guess. Alright, let's figure out what's going on here. The monolith.
We can do this. useless stuff.
For all of them.
Alright, here we are at the monolith. She always seems to get further and further away. Alright, let me just quickly level up Verso. 64, I believe, is where we're at. Give me just 1 second here. Yeah, 64. So we're good to keep leveling that for Verso. Who else is CL? And more agility. I do want Versa to have a break skill. Perfect break. See, well, that's 7 AP. Does he not have one that is a little cheaper? This one's 9 AP. Well, we're not using him right now, so that's fine. We'll table that. All right, let's do this thing. Just enjoying the violins right now. Okay, I guess we just go down the path. Alright, Paintress. Let's see what you got. Do this thing.
The cards have spoken.
Nullified. Oh boy, that does not bode well for us. Nullified. Physical damage. We can try dark damage, but don't imagine it's gonna do better. Yeah. Interesting. Well, if nothing we do is gonna matter, it's probably a story event, so we'll just attack to build up. Paintress doesn't seem to react.
A bit of violence, yes.
Go ahead and Abyss the Wind.
The dance begins.
Nothing. Paintress doesn't seem to react.
My, what lovely feet.
This will hurt.
There's pain.
This will hurt.
Ugh, our attacks do nothing.
I don't understand. The gradient attack should work. Wait, Mael.
I don't think this is...
No. No.
Everybody okay?
Follow her. Quickly.
What?
This might be our only chance.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Inside the monolith. Alright.
We are inside the monolith? What was that thing? Why did it help us inside?
Are you all right, Mael?
Up there. She's... the paintress. She's up there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I can sense the real paintress. Her heart is above us somewhere.
I guess we head up then.
Alright. Tag the flag and let's get going. Just want to make sure there's nothing there trying to hide from us. This should be fine. Alright. There's some greenery in here. Oh, we do have some... Oh, this is very much like the start of the game. Alright. Let's see what you got.
cards. Eyes don't lie.
Oh, we leveled up Lancerin. It's neat.
Good stuff.
Got another color of Lumina. This is like the very start of the game where Gustav landed. And something else. Paintress. Okay, I guess we jump into the next painting.
First though, what was that?
I don't know.
Fire. Again.
Expedition 70 made it here. Let's tag the flag. Oh, somebody leveled up. Oh, two people leveled up. Okay, and before we go there was a side passage back here. So we'll go ahead and go this way. Got an enemy to fight. Hello, sir.
Doing. Ready?
Oh,
Eyes don't lie. Ready.
nice. Alright, he is dead. We got some more. Oh, a pink cage. Alright, not bad. Alright, where are my paint cage buddies? One. I need a tree of them. Two. And maybe I have to go up over here to get the next one. Okay, that certainly seems like another way to progress, so we'll go back. Maybe it was back over there by the other enemies. Oh, here we go. Nice, nice. A revived tint shard. Cool. Let me... kind of getting twisty turned around here. Okay, I thought I saw enemies over this way, but it's possible that I just saw the shard. Let me just quickly run up here just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, now I'm done. Alright, we'll continue on. Alright. So, there was the 70 flag. So let's just go ahead and quickly fight this enemy here.
Thanks. On me.
Nice. can go this way, but I don't know. I don't know which way is more the way that it's supposed to go. So I see some stuff over there. Well, I did see a color of Lumina down here, so we will quickly go ahead and go for that after we fight this enemy. Eh?
The cards have spoken. Eyes don't lie.
Very nice. I wanna get down there. Can I get? Oh, it's a little janky, but yeah, we can get down here. All right. Well, we'll deal with you in a second, sir. I saw a shiny down here. Another color of Lumina. Okay, we'll go ahead and hop up. Alright. Get right with your maker. Which I guess in this case is the paintress. Get right with her. We're going to avail ourselves of your life force. And another color of Lumina. Heavy. Oh, this is one that we can get foot from. It doesn't look like he has feet, but we can apparently get a foot from him. And we'll spark. And Brasileiro smash. Feels threatened.
Full deck. The cards have spoken.
We are just about to break him, so let's add us the win.
Careful. He's building up chroma.
Okay, I'm gonna save my AP so that we can breaking rules with my L.
Take down their shields.
Very nice. Leveled up cleansing tint. And let's see that new skill that we got for Minoko. Evike Spear. High single target earth damage and applies powerless for 3 turns. It's a little expensive. I mean, I know we have Chevalier Thrust, but this is high to all enemies. Yeah. We'll go ahead and table that. Table that for a later date. I just want to make sure that there's nothing back here that they're trying to hide. Cool, cool. And we will continue. See some enemies right here. That looks like a new type of enemy.
Eyes don't lie.
Let's spill some ink.
Okay, let's go ahead and quickly... Okay, that one's dead. Oh, I ran out of AP. Oh, do I not have dead energy on her? That's not good. Okay. That was just fine. We did get a new foot, but I need to check Do I not have dead energy? I do have dead energy. I don't know why she didn't get AP back. Alright, let's look at the Minoko. Medium light damage to all enemies and applies powerless. I like that better than this one. Alright. Just want to make sure we didn't miss anything by going down this other path. Oh, looks like we're all good. Oh, is that chrome over there? Oh no, it's just the shiny.
Teaching her children to paint, huh?
Oh gosh. Is the paintress Verso's mom? I feel like their family is weirdly important. I feel like the paintress is Verso's mom. And maybe the whole thing about both of his parents were renowned artists and he didn't want to follow in their footsteps was that he didn't want to take the mantle as the next painter. And maybe that refusal is what caused this whole cycle to start. Okay, we're back in the floating waters. Hey, look, a just from her ship. I don't know how you got inside the monolith, buddy, but... Yeah, we'll take a look for you, buddy. And we'll fight you too. With Verso.
Let's go the path.
Very nice. Alright. I'll just shoot him to death. Very nice. Alright, what do you got? Energizing Cleanse. Dispel the first negative status effect and regain 2 AP. Well, if we ever got hit by the enemies, that would be pretty nice. Let's go ahead and... What is this? Oh, this is one for Minoko. Spin the bestial wheel to a random value. Deal 100% more damage with all shots except for Almighty. I guess you can make a shooting Minoko build. And then what is this? If stanceless, base attack switches to offensive stance, counterattacks apply defenseless. Yeah, I don't like either of those super much, so we'll grab our Color of Lumina. We'll grab these Resplendent Chroma Catalysts because they are useful. And we'll grab the Pictos. I don't care for either of these weapons, so we'll hold off on that. Avenge your brothers. I'll do my best, my friend. Hello, sir. Okay. He's dead.
Well, well.
Oh, I used the wrong ability. Well, that's fine.
Dance begins.
I'll just sword ballet him. Leveling up our other weapons here. It's pretty nice. This just seems like oh, that was a little janky there. This just seems like a snapshot of our journey up to this point, so we'll probably go through all of the areas, at least in many of where we've already been. So right now we're going through the floating waters. The first area was that initial starting zone with Gustav. And we're just gonna have to journey through it. Alright, Verso, 2 more points of luck, and then we're doing more speed for you, buddy. And more speed for Mael. And more speed for Minoko. Oh, somebody else leveled. CL did. Alright. Let's see. Oh, hey, what's up?
Do me in.
Alright. We continue. I guess we'll fight these guys.
Well, well. Well, well. Eyes don't lie.
Very nice. We continue indeed. Just want to see what's on the other side of this. Make sure we're not missing anything like this thing that I am getting stuck on. Some more enemies. That maybe looks like the way to go.
Here we go.
Alright, so we will go ahead, get rid of his those. Okay, he's dead. He's dead. And... Alright, that works. Okay, what is over here? Nothing. That's odd. It is very, very strange. Ah, haha. Almost got me.
Nice.
Color of Lumina. Very nice. What, can I go? Oh no. Almost got me, game. Alright, we'll go ahead and continue on. I like the underwater aesthetic of these areas. It's pretty cool. Alright, sir. Okay, we'll go ahead and card weaver. Oh, he nullifies dark, huh? Okay, we're on caster. So let's go ahead and brulaire.
Let's go. The cards have spoken.
Okay, we'll Plundle Harvest here. And we're on heavy, so we can just Servalier Thrust. Nice. We got an Obscur's Foot. What is that one? Deal high single target dark damage, 5 hits. Deals more damage against powerless targets. It's a little expensive for what it is. I mean, it obviously does a grip of damage, but I don't know. I kind of like these a little bit better. So we're gonna continue rocking. All right. What else do we have? Okay, now we're in the gestural approximation of our journey. Okay, not that one. More agility, more agility, more agility, and more agility. Okay, nothing over here. Go grab our color of Lumina.
Well, that will
Thank you,
help.
thank you. Got some sucker patats.
Eyes don't lie. Try me.
We're in caster, so we can Brulaire Bash. I don't know how that hit me, I'm gonna be honest. Robust Succopatat's foot. Alright, let's just heal. And then Minoko, what did we get here? Succopatat Slam. High physical to all enemies, 1 hit. Increase to marked. Yeah, no. Chevalier Thrust is better than that, I believe. And it looks like it's just getting all of our lower level weapons up to 15, which is cool. Take that color of Lumina, thank you. Ooh, that's a new one. Alright. We will see you in just a second, sir. I just want to make sure there's nothing I can do over here. It almost looks like a pink cage, but that's the actual cage, so I have to find a way to get over there. Alright, let's fight you. Oh, it's just another Succopatat. Oh, the ultimate Succopatat, of course.
The cards have spoken.
Likes you.
Take your shot.
Raising his shield. I don't think that's gonna matter, buddy. We're imbalanced. I think we can just break him.
Ready.
And delaying slash. Not bad. Ultimate Succopatat's foot. Take a look. Succopatat Fire. Almighty Mask. Deals extreme fire to all enemies. 3 hits. Apply 3 burn per hit. It would be a nice ultimate move, but I just don't ever feel like I have enough AP on our boy for it to ever really be worth it, you know?
Good stuff.
I just want to see. This might be the way to the paint cage. Let me quickly try to see if I can just make my way over there. Well, that looks like some enemies. We'll get there in a second. Ugh, I was not missing the the maze of the gestural lands.
The cards have spoken. Not today.
Okay. Okay, so there's the paint cage. I just gotta find where its things are, like there. And where else? Where else? I don't see anything further this way, so let us just see. Probably cut to when I find it, because I imagine that this might be an area where it's locked somewhere over this way. Actually, I'll just run back. I'll do the fight with these guys. I imagine probably one lock is stuck behind them, so
It likes you.
oh, that was not good.
On me.
All this time that I've just been avoiding enemy taking a turn at all, it's making me a little rusty on my dodges and parries. This kind of looks like the way to progress. So we're going to go back to the other split over this way. See if we can find another lock for the paint cage. Like right there. Let me see, did that open it? Nope, we got one more. Okay, let me see. Maybe back this way, there's the third one.
Good stuff.
Okay, so I somehow got so lost that I made it all the way back to the Flying Waters area, and I found another side passage here. So I'm glad. I guess I'm glad I got lost so that we can go and fight this enemy. All right, what do you got, big dog? Oh, another Bajon. Let's do this. Okay.
The cards have spoken.
On me.
A little violence, yes.
Card Weaver. And delaying slash again.
There is a violence, yes.
And we can Abbess Limb. Here we are in caster. We can Belair Bash. We broke him. Very nice. We'll Swift Shine. Card Weaver. And we'll do this just to get back into Shadow. We're in balance mode. And a nice sword ballet to finish us off. Ooh, a new weapon for CL. Alright, let me just let that go away.
Perfect.
Another Bourgeon skin. Gotta find a way that we can... Oh, never mind. I'm waiting for the Pictos. What is the Pictos? What did we get? Stay marked. 50% chance to apply a mark when attacking a marked target. Well, that just looks incredible for Verso. As soon as we master those skills right there. As soon as we do that, then we'll definitely do that for Verso. But I'll go ahead and cut back. I'll keep looking for the paint cage lock in the Sekapatat area. Okay, so I went through way down the rabbit hole of tearing my hair out, trying to find every single possible area where there could possibly be a paint brink. I got to the next area, to the next expedition flag, and I was like, this can't be right. So I turned around and searched through again, still couldn't find it. After like 20-25 minutes of searching, I finally broke down and looked it up, and apparently the last one is behind the root over there in the Sakapatat area. And the way that you break the roots, like I've been mentioning, that I knew that there had to be some way to be able to break the roots, is to do this little Lost Gestural side quest. Now, when you're in the camp, you go ahead and come through this area where our main team is right there, and we go up through here, and we speak with this gentleman, and the little Lost Gestuals that we've been finding around the map give you graduated rewards, and one of the rewards is to be able to break those. Are you the one who's supposed to watch over the less gestural kids? You have done a very poor job. Okay, sorry. Yes? Well... Well, where could they be now? Is this treasure gratitude? Good, we'll help you then. Oh, we got you got gestural hair for Mael and Lune, and for CL. Okay, so I believe it's the 4th reward for finding the 4th kit. So let me quickly scour the map, and I will get back to you when I have at least 4. I might do all of them. Okay, so we are just here on the map. One of the kids is over there behind these 2 mimes, so let's do the mime battle and get the kid. So we'll go ahead and Card Weaver. And we'll do Firing Shadow to break all their shield. And we'll Fencers... we'll do Spark first.
Violence.
We'll do the light damage.
Let's play.
Okay. Card Weaver. Fiery Shadow. Okay, we are agile, so we'll have us win. And we got enough to break him. Alright, we should be able to just swift stride him. Very nice. Okay.
Cards have spoken. Eyes don't lie.
Okay, that's one down.
Lovely meat.
And we'll just break him. Very nice. And we will swift stride.
Place on me. Let's play.
Alright. Not bad. Okay, and we'll talk to this Gestural Kit. Sastro is waiting for you. Alright, and I will continue searching. Okay, here we go. We got another one. That's going to be up down here on the coastal cave area. Sastro is waiting for you. Very nice. We'll go ahead and continue. Alright, just taking another try at the mini bosses. I tried this guy. He was still a little out of our price range. This one always seemed a little bit more doable. So we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and see if we can do this one.
Your cards have spoken.
Blades. On me.
Sweet.
Full deck.
Sweet tasting.
Let's cut through the flames.
Your turn to shine.
Ready. The cards have spoken.
What to choose?
Please survive.
Oof, that was a little rough.
The cards have spoken.
actually... Let's Phoenix Flame.
You can't leave us yet.
Okay. We're gonna Spark again.
Ready to pound.
Oof. Okay.
Let's dance. Ready to pound.
Your turn to dance.
I can do it.
Sweet taste of battle. Now the fun begins.
Alright, Brûlé Revenge. Alright, not bad. First try. Energizing Gradient. Alright, so that's pretty cool. It's a lot of speed. That might actually be good for CL. What do we got on you right now? Yeah, let's do it instead of... Actually... I think she's got enough speed. Let's hope. Let's hope. Alright, we continue. Okay, we got another one down here by the white tree area. Sastra's waiting for you. Fine. Okay, so now we have 6 of these guys, which is all I managed to find. You can now destroy them with F. Alright, and we got one. We got the hair for Verso as well. Very nice. Alright. And we got a color of Lumina. Alright. Back to the regularly scheduled programming. Alright, I came back to the Gestural Village to do a couple of things. Namely, I wanted to turn in all of our expedition journals. And we got a bunch of Color of Lumina for that. That's awesome. Okay, so I also wanted to go ahead and try out getting this gentleman doing the 999 damage. So I think the best thing for that is we're going to come over here to our Lumina, make sure we have all of the energizing start on. Okay, we don't need first strike for this. We don't need critical vulnerability. So we get this. And then we don't need that, don't need that. Okay. The rest of these we kind of need. Okay, I think it's more important that we do this. Alright, let's try it with my L. Let's see if we have enough to do Sword Ballet. Alright. Only get one. Okay.
Time to hit big.
Alright. Sword Ballet, let's see it.
Try me.
Alright. Pretty easy. Okay, we got the Suck Up With That outfit for Mile. Very nice. Okay, there's also a couple of these things that we can destroy.
an
Got a
advantage.
new weapon for Lune over here. Neat. We'll check that out real quick. That one was just when we upgraded. That one was when we upgraded. That one was when we upgraded. Oh, this is just, we had gotten it from a later enemy and then it upgraded it. Oh no, it's this one? That's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. And I think that we're just going to go ahead and end it there. I am going to try to go around the world map and do the boring thing of finding all of those routes that we missed. And I will go ahead and show you my findings in the next video. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll go ahead and see you guys soon.